I want to say hi to everybody, and thanks for having me. I appreciate you allowing me the opportunity to speak to you today. We started our season this past Monday at University of Washington, and we won the meet. We were able to get a score that allowed us to move up 9 spots in the rankings. So we're currently from our opening or our preseason ranking 22nd. We're now at 13th. So we're proud of that fact. Some of the takeaways that I have from the meet are we made a lot of small mistakes, and we had a few large mistakes. Those of which we'll be working to correct over the next few days, and obviously, in the next few weeks as we get into our season. Some of the positives, though, is that when we made a mistake that was a large mistake resulting in a fall, the very next competitor was able to step up and actually hit their routine. So that's good. I think that speaks to the toughness of our kids, which is something that we're proud of. We think it speaks to the preparation and the fact that they're ready to go. We try to simulate competition as best we can. There's only so much you can do, so actually getting out there and competing and seeing what kind of team we have was a very good thing. Some of the standouts per event, we started on bars. Amy Romley opened our season. She was our first athlete that competed. She's a junior, and she totaled a 9.8 for us, which is a very good score. Redshirt senior Kayla Hartley, which is also a local competitor. She's from Versailles, Kentucky. She got a 9.825, which is a good score for her. Good score for our team. Led the team on bars. Moving over to the vault, we had a freshman in Sydney Waltz, who's going to be an outstanding performer for us. Right now she's on 2 events. We expect her to be on 3 before the end of the season, probably an all-arounder next year. That's what we're hoping for. But she and Khadijah Hudson, which is a transfer junior, they both totaled 9.825 on vault for us. So moving over to floor, we had, once again, redshirt senior Kayla Hartley had the high score for us at a 9.825. We expect floor was our strongest event last year. We expect that to happen again this year, and we're definitely working towards that right now. Chuck Dickerson's doing a great job with floor. And then finishing the night, we finished up on beam, and some of the standouts over on beam were Alexis Gross, who's a captain, along with Kayla Hartley. Alexis is a redshirt junior. She totaled a score of a 9.775, I believe, but more importantly, she was one of those ones where beam's a scary event, or it can be a scary event. Right before her, we had an athlete have fall. Matter of fact, she had 2 falls. Alexis Gross stepped up and hit her routine when we absolutely needed her to do that. And then we had a freshman that went up next. She got our high score on the event with a 9.825. And then to finish the night was Shannon Mitchell, which is a senior for us. And she closed the meet out and performed the way we needed her to perform, given the fact that we had already had an athlete that had 2 falls. So overall, I think it was a decent opening day for us. I think we can definitely grow from it. I like the way our freshmen responded. I think they grew up, as the way I put it, I think they grew up in front of our eyes. I think on the first event they were freshmen. They were freshmen being freshmen. I think by the time they competed their second events, they had already settled down and kind of gotten into the rhythm of the competition, which is something that we were looking to see. As I said, we try to simulate in preseason. You can only simulate competition to a certain degree, and to see the way they were tested, and the way they responded was a very positive thing for us. We're looking forward to Excite Night coming up this Friday. It's a big event for us. We're bringing in number 2 LSU, and I believe number 24 now ASU, and us being 13th, I think it's going to be a great meet. It's going to be a lot of energy in the venue, and we're excited about it.
Something that you kind of had in past years have to build towards as the season's gone. How encouraging is it to see it so early?
It's very encouraging, and the fact that our freshmen showed that is another thing that I'm looking to. If you can have freshmen so heavily involved this early in the season, and the fact that I can see them grow within one competition and do some of the things that I've seen them do in preseason, it's very encouraging to have a redshirt senior in Kayla Hartley performing the way she's performing right now. She's in mid-season form right now. So and she's doing vault, which she was kind of in and out of last year. She's at an event for us. So yeah, it's very encouraging. And as far as I'm concerned, this team is limitless in our potential. I think we're going to break a lot of records this year.
This meeting on Friday is always a big deal for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Competition levels. What are you expecting on Friday? What should fans expect?
I'm expecting a big crowd. That's for sure. Normally, Excite Night brings in right around 6,000 people, so I'm expecting a big crowd. I'm expecting a lot of energy in the venue. I'm expecting us to start off and perform well from the first event on.
How much of a home advantage? I know you guys were, what, like 6-1 last you developed here? Do you feel like you have?
I think we do. I think we do have a home advantage. I mean, anytime you're in your own surroundings, I think it's an advantage. We had blue-white here. Obviously, we've competed here. Those that are, sophomores and up, we've competed here before. We had blue-white for our freshmen. So anytime you're on your home floor, I think it's a home advantage. You got you're sleeping in your bed. You're comfortable with your surroundings. So yeah, absolutely. I think that's an advantage.
I noticed you guys were tweeting that compete for Kylie thing quite a bit. Where did that relationship come from, and what does it mean to the team?
It means a lot to the team. I actually talked to the team about it really in the team meeting prior to the night before we competed at Washington. And what it is one of my ex-athletes from California, when I was coaching in California, her daughter is about 30 months old, has stage 4 neuroblastoma, high-risk neuroblastoma. And she's been away from home since last February. So she's been in New York. She lives in Southern California, been in New York. She's being treated for that. And really for us, we want to do something to, compete for Kylie is the hashtag that we're going to use. We want to do something that encourages people to get involved, which is what we wanted to do. We wanted to join the fight. We're already doing Dance Blue, which raises money for pediatric cancer. This is just another arm of that that I've personally been affected by.